Hello, welcome to this 25-minute beginner's yoga practice. We'll just start in a comfortable seated position. Feel free to sit on top of a cushion if that feels good, just to create more space in the hips. And when you're ready, just closing down the eyes or just softening the gaze. Resting the hands down on the knees, just to create a sense of grounding. Just allowing yourself to come into this present moment. Releasing your journey here to your mat. And drawing your attention to your breath. We'll take a big inhale together and gently releasing with the exhale. One more like this. Inhale and exhale. And keeping the eyes closed, just gently placing one hand over the heart space. And take this moment to think of an intention for your practice today. Taking a big inhale. And as you exhale, reaching the arms out to the sides and all the way up to the sky, gently fluttering the eyelids open. Finding an inhale at the top. And exhale, bringing the arms into a cactus, drawing shoulder blades together and just lifting the chest and the gaze up high. Finding that 90-degree angle with the arms. Inhale, reaching the arms all the way to the sky. And as you exhale, releasing your right hand onto your left knee and the left fingertips behind, taking the gaze behind with you for an easy twist. Inhale, reaching the arms all the way back up to the sky. And we'll exhale, finding that cactus, drawing shoulder blades together, lifting the chest and the gaze up high. Inhale, reaching the arms all the way up. And exhale, taking your left hand onto the right knee this time. And your right fingertips behind, taking the gaze behind with you for the easy twist. Inhale, reaching the arms all the way back up into the center. And exhale, sealing the hands down to prayer. And just gently walking the hands out in front of you. Coming over to find your all fours position, stacking the hips over the knees, the shoulders over the wrists. We'll inhale to drop the belly, lifting the gaze up high. And exhale, tucking the tailbone under, rounding through the spine. Inhale, gently arching for your cow pose. And exhale, rounding through your spine for your cat. Just take a few more rounds like this in your cat and cow, following your own breath. And coming to find a neutral spine, we'll tuck the toes, lifting in the core, and then lifting the hips all the way up high, pressing back into your downward facing dog. Seeing if you can spread the fingers wide, gently bending one knee then the other, just easing into this first down dog today. Gently coming to find stillness, feeling that stretch deep all the way down the hamstrings. We'll inhale, drawing the right knee in towards the chest. Maybe using the hands to guide the foot all the way forwards into a lunge position, pivoting on the back foot so it plants at 45 degrees. and reaching the arms all the way up to the sky for our warrior one. Seeing if you can turn the palms to face in towards each other. Taking one more inhale. Exhale, releasing that left arm all the way down, drawing a big circle as you pivot on the back foot, reaching the arms back up high for your high lunge this time. We inhale and exhale, taking that cactus with the arms, lifting the chest. Inhale, reaching the arms away, and exhale, releasing the hands down to frame the front foot. Stepping back to find your plank. We'll lower the knees down to the mat, untucking the toes and bending the elbows in towards the chest. Coming to lie all the way down. Inhale, lifting the chest for a baby cobra. And exhale to release. Taking an inhale and exhale, tucking the toes and just pressing the hips back towards the heels for an active child's pose. Releasing the forehead down towards the mat and just stretching the arms out in front of you. When you're ready, engaging in the core, lifting the hips all the way up high to downward facing dog. Can you let the crown of the head be heavy? Just taking 4 deep breaths. We inhale, drawing the left knee in towards the chest this time, maybe using the hands to guide the foot all the way forwards. And pivoting on the back foot so it plants at 45 degrees, reaching the arms all the way up to the sky for a warrior one. Seeing if that left knee can stack over the ankle, the palms facing in towards each other. Taking another inhale. And as you exhale, just circling that right arm all the way back and pivoting so the back foot comes up onto the toes as you bring the arms all the way back up to the sky for a high lunge. We inhale and exhale, cactusing the arms, lifting the chest and the gaze. Inhale, reaching the arms away. And exhale, releasing the hands down to frame the front foot. Stepping back to find your plank, lowering the knees, untucking the toes, bending the elbows in towards you as you lower the body all the way down to lying. We inhale for our cobra. And exhale, releasing down to lying. Taking an inhale and then tucking the toes. And this time, as you exhale, lifting the hips all the way up high to your downward facing dog. When you're ready, drawing the right knee in towards the chest, using the hands as an option to guide the foot all the way forwards, and pivoting on the back foot at 45, reaching all the way up to warrior one. Taking an inhale and exhale, releasing the arms out wide for your warrior two. Just creating that one long line in the arms, seeing if you can stack the body over the hips. And gently begin to straighten that front leg, reaching 2 inches forward and then tipping all the way down to our triangle pose. Maybe resting the lower hand on the shin. Maybe it hovers in front of the ankle and just finding that one long line in the arms. And on your next inhale, reaching that top hand to pull you all the way back up to center. Soft bend into that front knee. And then dropping the back hand, circling it round to reach the arms up high as you pivot on the back toes for your high lunge. And exhale, releasing the hands down. Stepping back to find your plank, taking a vinyasa, lowering the knees, lowering the body all the way down through your chaturanga. Inhale, maybe pressing a little higher this time in your back bend for your cobra. Exhale, release, tucking the toes, lifting the hips high, downward facing dog for a few deep breaths. When you're ready, drawing the left knee in towards the chest. Option to use the hands, or just drawing that foot in between the hands, pivoting on the back foot at 45 degrees and reaching the arms all the way up high for your warrior one. Taking an inhale together and exhale, releasing the arms out wide, finding that one long line in the arms for your warrior two, gazing out towards the middle finger of the front hand. When you're ready, begin to straighten that front leg, reaching 2 inches forward and tipping all the way down to your Trikonasana. Maybe the bottom hand just rests on the shin today as you stack one shoulder on top of the other. Or maybe you can reach a little deeper, just holding for a couple rounds of breath. Gently, when you're ready, reaching all the way up to pull yourself up to standing. Soft bend into that front knee. And dropping the right arm down and all the way up to the sky as you pivot on the back toes to your high lunge. And releasing the hands to frame the front foot, stepping back to find your plank. And moving through your vinyasa. We'll meet in the downward facing dog when you're ready. Just taking some small steps all the way forwards to the top of the mat. Bringing the hands to the shins, finding one long spine for your halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold, just letting the head be heavy over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, one long spine. And exhale to fold. Soft bend into the knees and just taking a gentle roll all the way up through the spine, bringing the head up last as you come all the way up to standing. Closing down the eyes for your Tadasana, turning the palms out to face the front. And take this moment to come back to the intention that you set for yourself. Gently blinking the eyes open. We'll sit down to find our chair pose. Bending into the knees, reaching the arms all the way forwards. Biceps towards the ears, palms facing in towards each other. Taking one more inhale. And exhale to fold over the legs, enjoying that release. Before stepping one foot back then the other to your downward facing dog. Gently lifting high on the toes before lowering the knees all the way down to the mat, untucking the toes and sinking the hips all the way back for your child's pose. Feel free to take the knees wide or keeping them in parallel, just finding where feels good for you, allowing the forehead to sink down onto the mat or maybe onto a cushion for some extra support. And with each breath, just feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper into this moment and into the mat, allowing the body to feel heavy. Taking your time, lifting the gaze, shifting the weight forwards into your all fours, and just finding your way over onto one side just to bring yourself all the way to sitting. Or bring the soles of the feet together, and just allowing the knees to fall out wide into a diamond shape. Staying here or option to fold over, allowing the forehead to be heavy towards the soles of the feet, or maybe even releasing the arms out in front for our butterfly. When you're ready, lengthening the spine as you come all the way back up to sitting, using the hands to guide the knees in towards each other. Just shifting the weight forwards, taking the hands behind the thighs, gently rolling all the way down to lying on the mat. Drawing one knee in towards the chest and then the other, wrapping the arms around the shins, giving them a gentle squeeze. Just feeling the massage into the lower back. And keeping the right knee in towards the chest, lengthening the left leg away. Begin to draw some circles with that right knee, just round in one direction. Just mobilizing into the hip joint, circling around in the opposite direction. Keeping the left hand onto the knee and just guiding it over towards the left side for our supine twist. Releasing the right arm at shoulder height beside you, gazing over to the right hand. And gently bringing the right knee all the way back to center. Giving the knee one last squeeze before drawing the left knee in to meet the right. Switching sides, releasing the right leg out long this time, gently squeezing that left knee in towards the chest before giving it a gentle circle round in one direction. And switching round into the opposite direction. Taking the right hand onto the left knee this time. And gently guiding it across the body over to the right side, releasing the left arm out long at shoulder height, gazing over towards the left hand for a supine twist on the other side. Just enjoying that big spinal twist, a gentle massage of the internal organs. Releasing the left knee back to center, and this time releasing the left leg all the way down to meet the right, maybe taking them out a little wider into a V shape. Taking the arms down beside you, allowing the palms to face up, and gently closing down the eyes or just softening the gaze. Taking a big inhale and exhale, releasing the weight of the body deep into the mat, releasing the mind, gifting it this time of presence and peace. I'll let you know when it's time to come back. Shavasana. Feel free to stay in your Shavasana today for as long as you like. Maybe just by pausing this video. If you'd like to come out with me, just keeping the eyes closed, gently rolling yourself over onto one side, finding a pillow for the head with the bicep, and guiding yourself all the way up to a seated position. Keeping the eyes down, placing one hand over the heart and the other hand on top, dropping the chin down as you bow down to yourself. And just take this moment to thank yourself for showing up today, for your mind and your body, for your yoga practice. And thank your body for all that it is capable of to carry you through this class and also through life. And I thank you for joining me today. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.